Yes, hello everyone and welcome to the IABM TV. I am delighted to have a guest speaker today from NOVELSAT, and we learn more about NOVELSAT's vision for the upcoming years in the increasingly complex and changing broadcast market. Here is our guest speaker. I hand over to you. Could you please introduce yourself and then also NOVELSAT, please?
Hi, everybody. I'm Aviv Ronai. I'm a VP of Marketing and Product here at NOVELSAT. NOVELSAT is a leading provider of content connectivity solutions, products, and technologies for both the broadcast and the broadband markets. And I'm happy to be here for this interview and to elaborate about our vision and solutions for the broadcast and video market.
Great. Let's go a bit more into details of NOVELSAT. Could you bring us up to date on the current broadcast offering and those key activities of NOVELSAT that you offer, please?
NOVELSAT is very active in the broadcast and video domain for many years now, offering a wide range of solutions and products. Our products start with modulators and demodulators, complemented with content security solutions, as well as with the network management. During the last 2 years, we actually expanded our solution portfolio and introduced newer products, flexible and agile products to address more advanced capabilities. In that regard, we have the Fusion product, which is a delivery solution from any format to any screen, doing encoding, decoding, and transcoding alongside the transmission capabilities, all integrated into a single product, together as well with content security solution.
Very interesting.
On top of that, we have also introduced the Extreme product, which is a multi-solution, multi-platform, multi-capabilities platform, which actually enable us to connect multiple sources to multiple networks and multiple users. And on top of that, we've also introduced for the broadband, which also has, by the way, application for the broadcast, the XNet platform, which is a satellite app, which is ideal solution for contribution network, for multiple sources of contribution, doing dynamic allocation of network resources to gain additional efficiencies.
Very interesting. You also mentioned security and multi-platform delivery aggregated into one solution. It's definitely key aspect of our industry. Coming to that, could you describe a bit where do you see the major changes and the positioning of NOVELSAT with its vision when we see the broadcast ecosystem to rapidly evolve now globally?
As we look on the rapidly evolving ecosystem, we see transitioning in 3 major market segments. One is a broadcast industry, second is a mobile industry, and third is a satellite industry. When we look deeper into the broadcast industry, we see trends and evolution in several vectors. One vector is the user experience. Obviously, we see users requiring more and better. They want more content. They want better quality. They want more immersive experiences. They want more choices, and they want more features. So obviously, this is all growing the user requirement and our requirements from the networks to deliver more capacities, more efficiency. When we look on the media delivery, we see also an evolving requirement over there. We see requirements for more formats, more content ubiquity, for consuming content in multiple locations, not just our TV at home, but also on board, in the car, out and about, everywhere with multiple devices.
Correct.
We see converged distribution across multiple networks, broadcast and broadband networks, managed and unmanaged, wired and wireless, fixed and mobile, private and public, cloud and edge. Multiple networks are converging to deliver our content. We see technology and protocol multiplicity, different protocols and content connectivity options different coding protocols, streaming protocols, and obviously broadcast protocols. We see a diversity also of screens. We see multiple screens. It's not only the TVs, it could be our laptop, could be our tablet, could be our smartphone. All this is part of the media delivery, the new media delivery ecosystem. When we look also on the evolution of content production, we see here also a very large diversity. Agility required for the different locations, whether it's live event, whether it's studio production, home production, distributed and remote production. We see production taking place everywhere. We see introduction of more production intelligence, more automation, metadata, machine learning, AI. All this is coming into the production domain. So when we bring it all together in the broadcast market, the user experience, the media delivery, and the content production, we see that the vision that is needed to support all that is one of hyperconnectivity and network agility.
Right.
Adding to that additional evolutions, like we see in the mobile, obviously going to 5G. And already today, video is the dominant application in mobile networks, consuming most of the bandwidth in the networks. And the large potential is when we look at, in the future, we also see broadcasters look at 5G as the next medium to deliver content and connect new audiences, as well as mobile network operators who are looking on the offering of live TV content as a new revenue stream and the new way to attract and connect and own new audiences.
That's right.
And obviously, when we look at the satellite industry, we see a lot of evolution over there as well. We see the trends in satellite spectrum. Some of this spectrum is being taken in favor of 5G markets. We need to be more efficient with the resources in hand. And on the other end, we see the transition from standard definition to H definition, from H definition to 4K, and in the future to 8K. All this is also challenging the delivery networks and requiring us to be more efficient and more capable. So NOVELSAT, when we at NOVELSAT look at these trends into the future and what is required from our solution to address and meet those challenges, we definitely aim to meet the hyperconnectivity and the network agility requirements, offering more flexible solution and architecture, and flexible enough to introduce and accommodate also new services in the future, as well as have the hyperconnectivity, enable higher bandwidth connectivity more efficiently while saving on bandwidth cost. So we look on all these requirements together, and this is where we aim into the future.
Very interesting. You mentioned already 5G and also hyperconnectivity as your priority. Could you explain and describe a bit more that how does NOVELSAT target the 5G opportunity in practice?
This is a very good question because, as I said, 5G is coming and it will be an integrated part of our media delivery ecosystem. When we look at these networks, we see networks that originally were not designed to deliver video. Originally, they designed to deliver voice and later on evolved to delivering data. But now carrying video more than anything else, this is practically a content delivery network. However, today, content is being delivered as unicast streams end-to-end from the core video content to the user devices. This is obviously not very effective, not in cost, and obviously it's also impairing the user experience. As the user experience is driven down to lower profile, lower quality profile of the video, as well as added latency, which is being introduced. So network are getting congested in one end and user experience are being impaired on the other end. For this, we are also envision new solution to come into play, more at the edge location of network, talking about far edge and deep edge, location of a mobile network, introducing capabilities that will enable us to shift to a more of a broadcast model up to those edge devices, and from these edge devices having the unicast on 5G, thus improving network congestion and mitigating network congestion and improving and intensifying the user experience.
Very interesting. Yes, definitely. And we are seeing that 5G rollout is happening already quite quickly in certain markets. So it's definitely the right timing for NOVELSAT as well to introduce your solutions. Then, I mean, still satellite is the bedrock of broadcast and delivering really wide range of channels to billions of viewers globally. So looking forward, where do you see satellite to play, or what kind of role it will play in broadcast distribution and also in contribution?
So as said, as we know the market today, satellite is widely used for global distribution as well as for contribution. Mm-hmm. We think satellite will stay the bedrock for these services for quite a long time. But obviously, it will need to evolve to support things more efficiently. Right. Utilizing the spectrum, and spectrum comes at cost, and we need to do that more efficiently. And also, we need to see also not just efficient on the transmission, but also efficiency on the video. So introducing also transcoding, so we can do transcoding in certain location and beef up our capabilities of delivering more over satellite. So we look all in all on the challenges of satellite. We think this will come also more closely integrated with a video solution. Sometimes people look this separately. This is a transmission, this is a video processing, but right. We see definitely more tightly coupling and integration of those two capabilities and functionalities, allowing us additional efficiencies, both cost efficiencies, as well as additional and better performance to be served for those applications and services. Mm-hmm.
Right, makes sense. And particularly as satellite is still very important distribution platform in many regions like Latin America, Middle East, Asia, certain countries, of course, the US as well, Europe. We are still seeing a lot of I mean, the satellite still has a central role to play, and from this point of view, it's very fascinating to hear about NOVELSAT's plans in terms of integrating.
Just highlight maybe just here for a second that as we are very active, most of the major world sport events, for example, rely on our technology for global distribution. So definitely these kind of things that are being broadcasted globally, right. We continue to utilize satellites in the future.
Absolutely. And particularly now with the major sporting events coming up, Olympic Games and so on. So we'll keep eye on the solutions NOVELSAT will be delivering also in the future when watching sports. Hey, thank you very much. I thank you for your time and very interesting insights. And we look forward to hearing more from you and NOVELSAT again in the future. Thank you.
Thank you very much.